In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Medieval Dynasty, and I am currently on the beta branch. Now, there's been two updates. The first one was the full patch, and supposedly they had fixed the seeding and fertilizing issue. From my testing, if all your plantings and all that can get done on day one of a season, it works just fine. If you're like me and you don't sleep, on day two, your field workers will be all broken again and they'll be bumping into each other, trying to do the same job in the same spot at the same time. So there's still some work that needs to get done. It was a vast improvement in the AI. It worked really well for day one, just not for day two. And for anybody else that records the game, I would suggest if you are after the updates, just uninstall and reinstall the game. For the second time now that I've been actually recording the game, last update this happened to me. It was frustrating as all hell. I kept crashing for no reason. I couldn't figure it out. And I just reinstalled the game and voila, it worked. But it didn't really change anything. It's just something about this game not liking updates, and I'm recording with OBS. So I don't think it's more of a gameplay issue and it's something the developers need to worry about. It's just something for content creators like myself that need to remember that sometimes with a game, especially in an alpha, when they do an update, you might have to set up or uninstall and reinstall just to get it clean, because I'll be playing fine for a good 5 to 8 minutes and then the game crashes, and it always seems to be about between 5 and 8 minutes, which is really weird. But I'm gonna go ahead and get us to Ornica. I've got to turn in those noble shoes, and I have cabbage and eggs to sell. Now, I've already made the run up there. I reached Ornica before the game crashed last time, so I already know they have no money, but I'm running up there to get the quest done before it fails. I don't want to lose honor, and be back in a few. Now, I came in at a complete run because I had wolves on my butt, so now I'm going to turn and just be ready to fend off wolves. Yep, see, they came all the way into town. Oh, are they attacking the people? No, okay. Well, before I get attacked and not ready for it, let's go ahead and scare these wolves off. Get out of here. All right, their AI is all messed up because they're in town now. I mean, hey. Oh. Once I kill one of them, then they come back. Okay, hey, that's fine. I'm good with that. Give me my arrow and give me all your bits. Thank you very much. Townspeople are like, would you take your problems out of our town? Excuse you, me. I'm trying to protect the townspeople. Well, let's be honest, I was more protecting myself, because as soon as I disregarded the wolves, they would have turned and attacked and tried to eat me. Now, I don't think I can sell anything. Maybe the guy in the stable, I can sell some stuff to. Let's get this cabbage put back on the horse for now. It overburdens the horse, but allows me to run at full speed. One of the nice things about having the horse is being able to take a lot more stuff with you than you normally could, so you could sell or transfer. It's really convenient. All right, do you have any money, good sir? You have some money, sweet. Let's sell eggs out the yin yang to you. They were going bad. I wasn't using them for anything. They haven't fixed cooking yet. They did fix the oh, that's good meat, brand new. I thought I got more than enough meat. They did fix the issue with how buckets work, wherein you can have buckets in your toolbar and you just fill it, and instead of having to switch all the time, the next one's there and you can just fill it. So they did improve the way the The issue was working with the buckets, but you still have to do all the bucket filling. Your villagers aren't going to do any work when it comes to going and getting water. And I really think that they should be the ones getting the water. They're the workers in this scenario. Or we need to have a well that, supplies the water so players didn't have to go get water all the time. It'd be nice. Not a requirement, just it would be a nicety. All right. I'm gonna clean. Oh, I didn't clean you out, but I did get rid of all the crap I had to sell. Oh, actually, I have arrows to sell still. Let's go ahead and finish cleaning you out with arrows, good sir. Left you with 5 gold, 5 coin because it's not gold anymore. 5 silver. I'm gonna try to remind myself to call it silver. I don't know why I have a problem calling it silver in this game. Maybe because it started out obviously gold in my mind, and now it's converted and my brain just doesn't see it correctly. So we did confirm, the wolves will chase you and your horse. They will run all the way into town with you. I do think it was kind of a bug there because I've had a wolf chase me into that first house and attack me. So maybe because I went further into town, or maybe their AI has been changed since the last time I came to Hornica and got wolves on my butt and ran into town. But yeah, something was different there. I'm not sure what, but at least my horse didn't get eaten. That would be expensive. And I took a little bit of damage, but nothing serious. All right, I'm going to get back to Gustovia, get this quest turned in, and then we will evaluate what the next thing we want to do in town. With the building limit expanded, but my population explosion, I doubt I'll ever be able to hire anybody again, which means I'll have that old maid living in my village forever. The developers said that that's not going to happen anymore. That was a bug. I thought it was a nice, I mean, they shouldn't get stuck, but I thought it was a really nice, what I could call a feature, that if you built a town square, it was inviting, and people traveling by might, instead of stopping at another town, might stop in your town. I thought that was actually a nice feature. Have them move on, though, I think she's bugged and she's stuck there. Also, they changed it so they had that issue before where villagers, if you married them, you didn't know what their stats were, and then when you looked at their stats, they could have these crazy stats like level 10 and something, which I thought was, once again, a nice little hidden feature. If you took the time to woo a villager and you didn't know what you were going to get and you took a chance, you might get a young lady like my wife, and she had level 5 hunting and level 5 farming. Nice boosts to my town at the very beginning. And then they changed it, and they would have a little bit higher stats, like they could start with 4s, but I think that was the highest they could start, in 1 or 2. Now you can't woo the villagers. If you try to hit on a villager, they're going to tell you that you have to talk to somebody. They'll direct you to talk to the traveling. They're too good for you because you're a pleb and they're a villager. Don't understand how that works, especially in medieval times, but okay. I guess. They have their clique and they don't want you to be part of it. Another wagon. One thing we haven't gotten yet is wagons. So the horse is pretty useful in that respect. But yeah, so you can't hit on villagers, which will make the beginning of the game a little bit harder. There's a quest that you have to flirt with somebody. And it was really convenient having a few villagers in town, because if you screwed up your choices with the young, if there was any ladies that were currently available to you that were the traveling people that you could hire, those are the ones you can flirt with now. having a villager or two that were the appropriate age that you could flirt with was really useful. Wait a minute, wasn't it? What do I have in Gustovia then? Hold on. Journal. Night hunt. Oh, I just got to talk to him. All right, let's get off and talk to him real quick. That way I don't get all confused about where and what I'm doing. You're out in the field, it looks like. 52, or were you inside? He was inside. I think I can make it. Oh, I almost made it. Coming off this hill. There we go. So sometimes you can make that jump. All right, for the king and his kingdom. That's not... It's directing me to him, but my quest with you should be done. Let's follow Night Hunt. All right, you're over here. I don't know why he was showing up as somebody to turn a quest into. I've already turned everything into him, and the season hasn't even ended yet. Weird. Alright, got rid of the animals for you. Awesome, awesome. I do like the night hunts. They can be... you don't have to do them at night. You just have to think you have to get them done by noon the next day. I did forget, honestly, that one time, and... Oh, excuse me, horse. And almost screwed it up. But I eventually remembered. Ah. Monica, let's go ahead. Let's go to the journal. Follow that one and it'll get me across. Excuse me, kid. I don't want to run you over. So, yeah, the game's changing. I don't know what their thinking was when they said that you can no longer marry villagers, you know, woo them for... I'm not sure if it was a coding issue that it just... there was causing too many bugs, or if it was just an issue that it was never intended, so they wanted to take it out. I'm not sure. They haven't said. Not that I've seen, at least. But let's get over. I'll get this turned in. I'll bring you guys back. Now, I know I talked the horses down in this game originally. I wasn't so impressed. But having the additional storage space and the ability to have my own stamina, and the horse's stamina lasts a lot longer, and I travel. The traveling part of the horses is really worth it. Since I'm over here and I'm going to sell to her, I'll just let her win just to make her happy. I don't think it changes anything at this point, but I'm just going to do it. Sell that. Sell that. And give me the rest of your silver. 15,000 silver. Good. Still have a lot of harvesting and stuff to do. So I should be good for taxes next year. I'm pretty much already there for taking care of my taxes. So yeah, I definitely appreciated the horse. The one thing I didn't check after the update is if they fixed the horses with swimming. Currently, right now, the horses actually move faster through the water than they do on the land, in my personal opinion. That's the way it feels. And they're more, no matter how deep the water is, they magically are on the surface and running at full speed. I'm pretty sure that's going to get changed. I don't think that's intended. I think it was just the way it is for now. But we will test and see if anything's changed here. No, still running on land at full speed. Yeah, the speed needs to be like 1/4. You know, deeper the water, the slower the horse goes. The horse won't be happy going through water that's too deep. where its head, you know, it's trying to swim, then it should be really slow. I mean, it's convenient. Sorry, I had a cough. It's convenient, and I appreciate the travel speed of it, but it's also kind of ridiculous too. Jump the wall. Awesome. All right. Let me check the saddlebags. Inventory H to get in here. Okay. That's good. The horse isn't care if stuff's left on it. Let's check some management tabs. I haven't looked at them at all today. Still no workers there. I've got worker issues with... What are my barn workers doing? They are farming and they are working oat grain and wheat grain. Probably what they need to keep. Pigsty always has to have a worker on it, in my opinion. If not, you're going to have problems with poop everywhere. I should have... I think it's possible I'll start getting a worker or two back this next season until they start having the second kid. That's one of my... I like the houses that I have, but I can also see it being a liability because all the houses I have allow them to have a second kid. And I don't know if every... Yeah, see, here's this young lady. She'll never leave. Because I talked to her that I don't know if that's what triggered it, but she has an approval of 50 and she just doesn't leave. And if I talk to her, I have to have 15,000 rep. It was 13,000, then it was 16,000, but that was in that test save that I was testing the update with, because I guess I had another kid or something. So it's always going up because I always have... I forgot to sell the meat stew. Okay. Let's grab some milk. Let's go ahead and heat that up real quick. Put this bucket of milk away. Ooh, there's new sounds there with the chest opening and closing. Oh, see, I know there's a lot of sound. I mean, I saw them in the notes, but I didn't read them. But hey, good on you. I like that. You know, one of the things I need to do is I need to get rid of the hunting lodge number 1 and replace it with a hunting lodge number 2. Depending on the size, it might not fit in there. I might have to stick it out there in the woods. We'll see. It's the one thing I'll look at. And if I do that, then maybe I'll move that. I like the woodshed being right next, but that woodshed's temporary until I'm done doing most of my building in the game. Oh, management tab. Let's check on our woodworkers. I have heard some positive feedback from other people that having them do nothing but sticks helps raise their... these two are at 8, and these guys are at 7. So right there's proof positive that, one, they can level up in the middle of a season because these guys started at a 7 they're at the beginning of the season, and now they're 8. So it's not much more, but each year it'll be exponential because they're getting more experience sooner. So they'll hit level 9/10, and these guys might be like only level 8 because they're getting experience so much slower. And then I'll take one of the 10s and put it, and I'll split them around, and they'll extract even faster. And then I'll send the 10s from here over to the mine and the extraction, because it's the same kind of job. Bring those lower people into the woodshed, even if it's just an extra woodshed I don't need, like that one, and assign them just to gather sticks, and the other workers will be over here doing the main jobs. So I don't know if I was going to sell off all those extra buckets too. We can do that next season. I need money for next season anyways. But yeah, it's a way to get some experience for those. You can't do anything with that with cooking. Meat does craft faster than anything else, but it's still so slow right now that it doesn't feel like you're getting anywhere with it, if that makes sense. Stone arrows, only 50 iron arrows. Did I run out of feathers? Let me see. Oh, I am running very low on feathers. Color me interested in how that happened. Well, I know how it happened. We used them all, but I thought I had balanced it out well enough. I guess I had not. Management. It's just the wife doing stuff now as my hunter, because everybody else got pregnant. Hunting. Go here. Okay, so I only did a 20. Let's bring the leather back down. Put the feathers back up. There we go. I've been using a lot of leather, and so I had made that adjustment, and I think I overcompensated just a little bit. How much leather do I have? 113 leather. Yeah, I can make an adjustment there. And let's see how the people in the inn are doing. It doesn't look like they're doing anything, but when they're standing there, they're actually working. I mean, they craft so slowly that it really doesn't make a difference. Look at that wood demand in the it's so good. 6.8. Everything upgraded, it's really nice. Food, more than enough food, 27.3. I have them making potage, I think. Yes, it's slower, but I think I have them making potage. Yeah. They're almost to 1 an hour. So it's helping. But God, I wish they would level up just a little bit in here. You know, just one of them leveling up, and because right now they still can't sustain not good meals. Like I can do basic, you know, I've got fish, meat, and mushroom in my town. Right in my own yard, I can collect mushrooms. Cool. I can do fish, meat, and stuff like that, and raw vegetables. But actual meals, they're snail slow on it. The developers need to think about that eventually. I'm going to get rid of that bench. My kid hasn't used it. I figured he might, but he's never touched it. But I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been Medieval Dynasty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.